Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go through the raindrops here in Nashville. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. On the ground, this is Cologne Mulling. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop.
Ready.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At the 45-yard line.
West right, zip. Here we go. Tonight.
Right to the air, it's Fields. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play for Jacksonville. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Tight end going in motion here.
Go.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Chinton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Green 19, tonight. EQ.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now a second down throw for Fields. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. We good. Blue 58, blue 58. 11, 11, 11. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So it is 4th down. They'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Ready.
Play action. Ward. Got a man downfield. It's all matter. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st down, it's Ward. And that one incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Check that. Let's go.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Dazani, come here.
Ready, check. Ready. Check go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are out to a 10-0 lead. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw is Ward. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Jones.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Blue 58, blue chance cut. Go.
They'll run it here with Tootin. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down by Kevin Winston. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, son.
In motion comes Thomas.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Alpha, 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 alpha. All right.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards.
A gain of 5.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
That's taken in, and he's in. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
On play action, it's Ward. That's caught over the middle by Iomanner. And they'll be set up now. Up past the the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
18 Cardinal. Come on. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Ward. That one pumped by O'Malley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
2nd and 10.
Liking 18. Here we go.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That's going to be incomplete. And there'll be just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
60 Eagles.
Throwing again is Ward. That's going to be incomplete. And there'll be just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, they had a shot there and hit it to 5. But it continues into the end zone, and it will come back out to the 20. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. We'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Hey, 10. Here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion.
222.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. Oh, a loose football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Go.
Now it's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19.
Off play action, it's Ward. In trouble, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throwing, Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first one. It'll bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A 50-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Titans are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Now return coming from the 7. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Play action now for Fields. Complete. Calvin Austin down to the 10, and he will go all the way. Calvin Austin, touchdown Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. No problem with the footing. The kick is good, and the Jaguars extend to a 24-3 lead.
Logan Brooks to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set.
On first down, Ward. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Panther Street, Panther Street. Panther, don't Gravity Lions. Ready.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. This one brought in by Iomanner. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 18 on that one. First down for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. Buffalo 8, Cowboy 80. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
This is 3rd and 6.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Bronco East.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Titan first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On the set.
1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Now Ward going to hold on to it. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Slot. Blue 58, 58. You got a mini base. Hey, Can.